Hello, journal friends. Thanks for tuning in. Beautiful Saturday. We've got lots of sunshine after a week of cold, and I thought it was the perfect time to share my New Beginnings journal that I received from Cheaply Chic. Now, I know she's already moved on to a different collection, but way up here in Canada, it takes a while for me to get my journal kit. So I'm a little behind, but I'm hoping that this will still inspire some of you with some different ideas to put into your kit. So I guess here we go. This was the cover that she sent, which I just left as is because it was beautiful. I had a feather tucked in there when it arrived, so I just incorporated that into my side tassel. The theme of this month was New Beginnings, so I decided that this journal is going to be a vision book, so I'm really excited about that. If you're not sure what that is, just think vision board, except you put it into a book. And I like that because I don't really have a good spot to hang a vision board where I'm going to see it every single day, but it's easier for me to toss this into my bag when I'm headed out or whatever, and you can journal in there. I'm gonna be doing lots of gluing, stuff like that. So I'll kind of show you what that means when we're done our flip through. So I just tied her seam binding onto the pamphlet stitch spine that she had so that I don't lose it. And then that way, when I'm working in it, I can just put it off to the side. This was the tassel that I made with all the fibers that she sent. You can see I put some beads on there, and of course I included this beautiful feather, which I have never used on a journal tassel before, so that was really fun. So I'll just put that off to the side. Now, some of the other design team ladies, they post techniques and such. I'm just doing a final flip through today, but if there's something here that you would really like to see, comment down below and maybe that could be a future video. So here we go. So on the inside cover, I used the library pocket that she included, and I just put a little stamp on there, and this is the letter that you receive in your kit from Lynette every month, and I like to save that. I used the vintage playing card that she gave as a little tuck spot. This is just some extra feathers that she had sent that I didn't use but will. This journal I used a lot of clip-ins, and I didn't do a whole lot to the pages because I want a lot of room for gluing and writing, so I kind of kept it blank. But I did use some of the little ephemera that she included, like these little coupon tickets, and this little thing that sticks out, and I made tabs in here because I thought it was important for my vision journal to include separate areas for separate areas of my life. So this one is for me, so things that I want for myself. And I just used some of she sent some really nice inspirational stickers this time, and this was a piece of the scrapbook paper, and I just glued that onto the side. I left this stuff blank for writing and gluing, and then I created a little tuck spot using this little journal card that she had included, and you'll notice that I put a lot of motivational stamps in this one because every vision book should be something that really incites you to go for the big stuff. So I used her little glass jean bag. I just put some washi on it, and I made a tag. Oh, sorry. These little cut-aparts I got off of a video from Natasa at Treasure Books, so that was really handy for this one. Oh, and Lynette gave me this neat little feather sticker that kind of goes with the whole theme of the book. This is a bookmark. She includes a bookmark every month, so that I just laid in there. This was a book page, so I just glued down two sides and made it into a cute little pocket. I just put a brad there, and this is a tag that she had included in the kit, so I just tucked that in there. And then this actually is a little CD case, little tiny CD case that she included. And I have a vintage Valentine collection that I have been hoarding for a long time, so I just put one that I really liked in there and glued it shut, so it is trapped. I made a little paper clip. I just sewed some of the wallpaper that she included and a little feather onto the paper clip. And then inside I made this little booklet using, I think it was like some kind of time card. And so it's just a little flip out with some extra writing space. And then at the back here is a little notepad, but you can tear these off and use them for collage later. It's kind of like a little lap book, because on the other side it also opens, and yeah, more scraps. So that was really fun to make, very simple, but a good way to use up those scraps. So yeah, I just used a little clip to keep the little book closed. So I thought that was a good way to use up one of her time cards that I hadn't seen done. So if someone did it, I apologize, but I haven't seen it. I made a little tag here. She really included some cool stickers, and I have a good sticker collection. I have a teenage daughter, and these are kind of the thing right now. And so my sister and my daughter gifted me a whole bunch for Christmas. So this was a guest check, and I just collaged, did some sewing, and that can be another extra journaling spot later. This is a tag Lynette included, and I just did a stamp on there, and I put a little bit of washi tape on this paper clip to kind of jazz it up. This was the heart paper, and I have some really neat stamps, so I just stamped inside the hearts, and then there's still lots of writing space if you wanted to do that. I left these ones blank. Now we're on to the next tab, which is Daydreamer, my little journal business. So this section will be all the things that I want to make and do for my business. So, right here I glued down a sheet that she had included, or I guess I didn't glue it, I stapled it. And before I did that, I folded it once. So now there's a pocket here for these little tags, and then a pocket here. And this is just the music card that she had included. And this is some vintage wrapping paper, so I was really excited to use that. This is the pretty writing paper that she had included. So I just made a little book, it's a booklet, but it's just a secret spot to journal. So yeah, and then you can just do it up. I just put a little brad on there, and I just kind of slid that in. I didn't clip it. I didn't want to bulk it up too much. I haven't even done any of the gluing in it that I wanted yet. This is just an extra little journal spot, and I had created a pocket with the little brown bag that she had included inside the journal. So here's another tag, and I just did a little bit of sewing on there. The butterfly sticker was part of the kit, and so was the little claim check, and I used some book page on there. And took a break from paper clips, and I found these little tiny gold clothespins, so that was fun. So I just used that to clip that on there. Kept it blank. I just glued the little hearts on that she had included on the tails. And so here's the other half of this brown bag, and I just glued it down and put in another tag. I had just collaged some tea-dyed paper on the back, little scraps that were gonna be trash. So now this section is home. So this will be where I want to keep track of anything that I want to do in my house, in my home, what I hope to have in there. This is the glassine bag that she includes, but it's too large. It sticks out too far from my journal, so I just folded it over and stapled it to create a extra pocket, and then I just taped it in there with some washi tape. And so I just put a little journal spot in there, and this came in the kit, so I just tucked that in there for future use. I like this idea. This was the labels, and I found that with the other journals she sent me, I tucked the labels into the pocket, but a lot of times I forget they're there. So I turned it into like a little list pad, and I just used some of the yarn that she had sent, and I wove it through the holes on the side so it would stick out the side of the journal. I really liked it. And then you lift it up and you've got a secret writing space. So I collaged some tea-dyed lined paper on this side because it was just a flower page, so that I would have some more writing space. Blank, blank. And then this is just a little glassine bag that I made using a cereal pouch. The book page in the center was part of the kit, and I just put a little sticker on there. I did a sticker on this side, and then it just makes it a double-sided pocket. Because the thing with a vision journal is if I find, you know, photos or clippings or something that I want to use in the journal, but I don't have time right now, I can just tuck them in there, and then I have them when I am ready. It's the other side of the heart-shaped paper. I just left that stuff blank because I love it. And a little tag that I made. And then I just put it at the bottom with a paper clip. This is just a hidden paper clip, so I just put it over the top of the page, and again I can just clip things in or clip in something that I might want to use later. And now here's the next side. This one I labeled as career. I just started a new job, so it's a place for me to keep track of where I'm hoping that it goes. So oh dear, I put the hidden paper clip over that. So I left the ledger side. I thought it was good for journaling. And here's another piece of the book page, and it's so vintage, nice and yellowed, so I just left that there for collage too. Blank. And there's another tag that I made. I made quite a few tags for this journal because I like being able to journal on the back and then include it wherever I wish. So she had also included another gold feather that I sewed onto my tag, and I just used some little leftover bits of wallpaper and book page, and now it's good for journaling. And then I just paper clipped it in with just a regular paper clip, but I tied a little bit of her fiber on there and made a cute bow. And then the back, I just made another, I really like the wallpaper booklet that I did in the last journal, so I thought, why not? So I did it again. The paper clip to hold it shut has a little feather charm that she had included in the kit. And I just did a simple little pamphlet stitch on it. Did some collage on the front, and it is just a writing booklet. So I thought it would be a good place to take notes. I'm doing some courses for my new job, and that way I can kind of track what all I've done. And that is the end. So thank you, Lynette, for including me as part of your design team. This was my last journal, but it's not my last video because I still want to share my Be Kind journal. Even though it was a few journals ago, it's going to be a fun one. I just chose to do this one first because the Be Kind is going to be a great spring summer journal. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.